the Borno Provost who was queried for suspending students who refused to welcome President Buhari during his visit to the state. I wonder if the details are full enough for us to reach a conclusion over whether this provost should be condemned or should be commended based on the body language of the Borno government towards the presidency on national issues. BKO, the floor is yours.
I think that a mistake was made by the provost of the School of Nursing and Midwifery, and she quickly corrected the mistake that she made by readmitting those students back within 24 hours of the irresponsible action that he took. Yes, the Borno State government reached out to the people. They wanted a good reception for the president. Remember, early last year when the president visited Borno State, she was booed in front of Ramat Polytechnic. It's possible that she was booed in other areas, but the video that went viral was shot in front of Ramat Polytechnic, where Governor Umar Zulu once served as rector. So clearly they didn't want that to happen this second time. So the governor addressed the people, pleaded with them to receive the president very well, to receive him warmly. And the governor in his speech said the president had done a lot for Borno State, trying to help the IDPs to be relocated, build houses for the IDPs by way of his support for the armed forces who are protecting our people in Borno State. So he said a lot just to convince the people to come out en masse to receive the president. It was to avoid the kind of reception that he got the last time. That was really embarrassing. It was the first time that President Buhari will be booed anywhere in the far north of our country. So the governor didn't want that to happen. And the appeals to heads of schools to do their best to mobilize students to come out and receive the president. But the issue of forcing people to receive the president was not on the agenda. And the government never told her to take the action that she took. What happened was that there were some students who had all kinds of misdemeanors, including absenteeism, refusing to take part in practicals and all that in that school. And those students were among the ones that refused to show up to receive the president. So she and her team simply put such students on the list of people to be suspended. There can be no doubt that those students got letters of suspension for staying away. And a copy of that letter has been going around. Somebody just sent me a copy of that letter. So there can be no doubt that some students were suspended for not coming out to receive the president. But it's a good thing that the Borno State government has come out to say, look, this woman acted alone. Nobody told her to take the action that she took. And the president didn't even have any project to inaugurate at the School of Nursing and Midwifery. It was at the State University that the president had the business of inaugurating some projects. So if the students of the State University were not suspended because it's not practicable for all of them to come out and receive the president, why would the head of another institution that the president was not visiting then punish people for not going out to receive the president? So it's taking sycophancy to a shameful level. And I'm happy that the Borno state government has issued out a query to show that the government did not support the action that she took. And I'm also happy that she realized her mistakes immediately, and within 24 hours, she readmitted those students to their hostels instead of allowing the 1 week suspension to run its course. So I believe that some lessons will have been learned from this. People should not be compelled to receive any visiting president or any visiting head of government from outside of our country. It makes no sense at all. And the president had a wonderful time in Borno State, was happy. He showed strength going all around to inaugurate those projects. But to simply dampen the atmosphere with this kind of action that the provost took is what I find difficult to understand.